Shout out to IFC Yipes and Justin Wong. Justin Wong, of course, the Evil Geniuses fighting game player.
I know IFC
And
Yipes.
Yipes is the caster slash player.
He's the bomb.
Yep, they're both cool guys. JW, J Wong. All right, we're going to actually have a match. What do you think about that?
Yay!
Yay!
Finally! Yay!
Yay!
Finally!
You got to channel Kermit the Frog. Yay! There you go.
Yeah!
All right, we got Buds attacking in first.
Yeah, he's been
for
attacking
Curse.
a lot lately for
Yeah,
Curse on the first position. It's
He's
interesting.
He's got a hot laser. Hot mustard laser right there.
Hot Mustard was not very hot yesterday. I'm kidding.
They won. They won their
I know,
series.
I was joking. Ooh,
I was
good.
joking. He was so
I
hot.
was actually watching Grego Maego
Oh!
stream,
Yep.
and the way that they shoot their rockets, it's quite interesting. The prediction that goes into it, like
Yeah.
the path. Like they've played so much, they know like when someone makes a jump, where their trajectory is going to lead them to.
Ooh.
And I think it's quite interesting that with wall jumps, kind of changes that dynamic around where you don't know necessarily where that person's going to be coming from. A good shot by Buds, taking out Clock,
Easy
and
game.
taking out ID.
Wow, that was quite an easy attack round for him. It looked like that was pretty open and shut case. He got a nice trade very early on with Waz. So we're still on Buzz. Let's look at Waz. Waz is the leadoff attacker. I don't even know who Waz is.
I've never heard of Waz.
Is he a leadoff attacker material? Clock was actually telling me that he got one of his Quake buddies interested, and he's already shooting better than them with the laser.
Really?
But, I mean, he doesn't really know the maps or positioning stuff yet, but when he's attacking, he just kills everybody.
Yeah.
And so that's an easy way to win. Oh, that was a great shot, actually. Maybe this is the guy. I'm not sure that he was referencing, but we'll find out. So Waz misses just barely with that one. He's still trying to line it up. We've got another defender. That's
Good
XP3 up
shot.
on the ledge. He gets taken out as well, and Waz already pulling his weight. I can see some leadoff attacker material, but Tailspin with the very clutch triple tap right there at the point manages to keep Curse in the lead.
Yeah, Tailspin's he is one, if not the best player in North America, in my personal opinion. Very talented player, very knowledgeable of the game as a whole.
Whee!
And really, if he is the last person on defense, 9 times out of 10, he will come up clutch. And pretty much secure the victory. But I have noticed, though, that... wow.
Why are there
interesting
two defenders
positioning
there?
as ID gets taken out there by XP3. Clock with the shot, so it was a little bit of a trade. 1v2 with 2 armor. So it is a very winnable situation for XP3. XP3 going to go through the crack.
Oh, he
here.
had an open shot, but hit the brick.
Shot, and he missed. But he might be able to take out at least one more defender by the 5-second mark at the very least, which he does so beforehand. And now he has one more defender left. This is going to be a good look here for XP3, making his way to the goal. He is going to have control, and XP3 is going to cap this one and make it 3-0, and a commanding lead for Curse Gaming right away against SK.
I'm surprised XP3 was running all over the goal like that. He literally could have just stood behind it and captured it. But, there was the possibility of getting that third and final laser and winning in that fashion. But he did lose another armor because he was kind of just hopping all over the place.
And what's this map, by the way?
This is Proving Ground, and it was made by Reaping, who is ID's brother.
I think it's quite interesting that Reaping has made some of the best maps.
Yeah, he's made some good ones.
And he is ID's brother, which kind of leads to, it's in the family, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and Reaping is actually playing apparently on a team as well, and they're going to try to qualify for IPL 6.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I think Rafa, of course, is the SK player that we're missing here, that Waz is filling in for, and we're like, who's this Waz guy? And Clock was telling me that Id's brother, Reaping, and one of their Quake buddies, probably Waz, just because he seems to have a pretty accurate shot. From what he was telling me, it seems to fit in line. But that they have a chance of sneaking into to IPL 6 too if they take it seriously and practice enough.
Very well possibility, and there you have
Look
it,
at that,
4-0. As SK Gaming is looking
in?
very weak here against Curse.
Oh, we are at 1st to 9 still. I was just making sure.
Yep, 1st to 9. And Tailspin now on the attack here. Of course, with both of his teammates getting a victory here on the attack round, Tailspin could very well do it again. Let's see what Curse could do here. And Tailspin, just trying to get that upper ground and utilize the catwalks to his advantage, which is never a bad thing. Gives you a lot of good movement options.
Did you notice the speed with which he did the grapple? He did it basically perfectly to curve off of the momentum.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you'll float in the air a little bit, and it makes the grapple hook not as attractive as an option. But wow, Tailspin doing wall jumps all over the place, nabbing a couple of good shots. But still 2 defenders left with only 2 armor remaining. Means it's going to be a tough trip over to the goal. We've got one player playing behind the fence, but look at that, Clock and Waz both managed to land rockets on him right at the last second. So Tailspin, despite being the defensive superstar with the 5 landed defense rockets, unable to keep that perfect game going there with an attack round.
Yep, and now Clock attacking for SK Gaming. Hopefully he could turn it around here and give them that attack round win. Trying to take a shot with the laser, not able to connect with it. And we will see as Clock is just going to rotate back and see if he can find one more defender over here by the fence. Needs to be careful not fall into the electric soup. Clock's going to be right by the fence trying to duel with this one player here. Needs to be careful. Creeps around the corner. Tailspin punishes him. Good stuff there, but he gets taken out. That's going to be a trade.
Ooh,
another shot, and XP3 with 2 taking out Clock. 5-1 is a score. Good stuff. I would say, like, Curse is looking super good. You know, I'm really excited for what's to come in the future when we have more North American teams facing off against European teams, because this is kind of like the North American super squad with Curse Gaming, you know, having XP3, who was pretty much a demon on what was it? Epsilon.
Epsilon, yeah. So back at IPL 5, Epsilon faced Colwyn as the very first match of the tournament. And XP3 was just taking it to him, like got something like 3 attacking rounds in one game, and just opening up the tournament for us. And now that he's on, you know, the remnants of Planet Express, now being sponsored by Curse, these guys are just, you know, destroying people. And they were telling us actually when we got back from the break, or actually before we even went on holiday break, they said that they won something like 25 games straight without losing, something like that. So if they can keep that going, I mean, they haven't lost in our weekly cup. They won the whole thing, and our match yesterday against Spin Move, they went 2-0. So they really haven't shown us any evidence of weakness just yet.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, we could expect to see some good European competition with all these other events coming up. You know, you can't forget about those guys. But also IPL 6 and the possibilities there are endless. So I'm pretty excited. But now Waz attacking for SK Gaming. And he's going to find someone and get hit by Buds' rocket. So that was some good placement there. You can see the rushdown already happening. Tailspin taking him out there with 2 rocket shots landed.
Accurate.
He's sitting at 8 rockets landed right now. Did not get that successful attacking round, but with the way he's playing defensively, it's good that his teammates have been stepping up for this team.
Let's just take a defender's point of view for this one, just while XP3 is on the attack. This is where Tailspin normally posts up, so we should be seeing XP3. There we do spot him. So Waz, acting as the spotter here, is of course yelling out to his teammates that he's dueling with XP3 right now. He can tell them, you know, as time ticks by, whether they need to try and come around and flank or if they can just stay in their post. Now he's obviously telling them that XP3 is looped around. I don't know who that is or what he's doing over there, but we'll switch to XP3, and he actually was able to 1v1 ID right there because the other defenders were in just kind of faraway places. And XP3 now very close to the goal, has an armor advantage. He's looking for another defender to take out. There's he spots one, but misses by 3 millimeters. Very accurate shot, even when missing. Down to just 1 armor though. This is looking pretty scary. Only 8 seconds left, and time is running out. Clock finishes him off there for a nice defensive win.
He had a good run, but really there was nothing, you know, they could do. As soon as he missed that one shot in the open, and that allowed the defender to be able to get that superior positioning there, it really opened things up for SK Gaming in that situation. So, for Curse in that situation. So good stuff to them. But now we will see Tailspin on the defense here.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and switch to ID since he did go the long way rather than...
SK, I'm sorry. You were looking at Curse.
I was looking at Tailspin
defending.
You were
looking at Curse. I was like, wait.
I just wanted to see how quick he got to that same post that we just saw Waz. He got there a lot quicker, but ID was already through and taking the long way around the outside, so Tailspin just did not have a chance to land any rockets there. But Buds playing this position great. He had 2 defensive rockets before getting shot in the back there, so we do have 2 defenders against just 1 armor. 1-on-1 situation now. ID does snag that last kill on XP3 and gets the first successful attacking round for SK. Curse is still ahead by 1 attacking round though, and that could be the difference if SK doesn't catch up here soon.
That was a very, very good round there for ID, obviously getting that attack round, but on top of which, just the way that he dominated with a solid laser the entire time really just did not look like he was, I guess, rattled at the very least with the way that the score was. I mean, at one point in time, it was 4-0. ID hitting 2 on Tailspin. Tailspin trying to run around here, and he gets taken out by Waz on the flank, taking him out, making it 6-5. So just like that, the guys from SK Gaming are back in this game.
All right, so I see in the chat Zacubus from Dignitas, of course, asking where can I get these custom maps. There is a rapid share link that Sickness has recently put on an article on IGN.com/IPL. You can also check it out on his Twitter. Vince is very correct. V Belanger right there in the chat. There's a map pack created by IPL, but it's outdated already. You can still download all the maps. A couple of them have been updated since we put it up, so you can check them out. At least, you know, most of them are not updated, so we'll see. Clock, I'm not sure if he just went AFK there for a second. He just kind of sat for a moment, but I don't know if he's trying to throw them off or if he had to answer a phone or something like that, but we'll see. Good shot there on Buds. Taking him out is actually going to help quite a bit. Tailspin, of course, has been the scariest one so far. They're actually out looking for him, it looks like, and Clock just sneaks right onto the goal to tie this game up 6-6.
Nice
Very good
play
stuff there.
And now we have a tied game. So this pretty much just means that, you know, SK not rattled by how good Tailspin and company are. I mean, to be honest with you, I did not expect that with the way things were going in the beginning, and you know, the high praise that I was giving Curse. But you know, you can never sell out SK Game. You can never you know, sell them short in any situation. They're a very talented team full of great players. And now Buds with one shot though, although it was a trade, so still winnable situation here for Buds, trying to see if he can find one more defender. Creeper on the side misses that shot by 41 centimeters. Such a short you know, area of error there for Buds, and he just missed that one, trying to line up another one by the goal site. He has full control of it, missing another shot by 27 centimeters now, and Buds is now going to loop around the side here, trying to see if he can nail one. He does so, but a greatly placed rocket by ID to end that round, taking out Buds, and now Waz will be attacking for SK Gaming.
All right, with the game essentially tied now on attacking rounds, it's anyone's game once more. Curse did take a very nice lead earlier on. Waz showing us grappling hooks don't always work the way you want them to, but actually someone asking about a beta key there in the chat. We actually have a box of like a billion.
If you want.
So yeah, if you want to go grab some, or just tell Ryan to just drop them in the chat throughout the...
I'll just get them. Do
you want to just do that now, or between games, or... Between games?
Between games, yeah.
Okay. We can just get Ryan to do it.
Nah.
What's he doing? He's not doing anything.
He didn't leave?
Sickness. Get on those beta keys, bro. I gave you a stack of like 100. Anyway, Waz trying to get the advantage here again for SK Gaming, actually for the first time, and they just haven't had the lead the entire game. Just recently moved into sort of a tied position, but Waz already down to 2 armor, trying to get through the last of Curse Gaming's defense. There with another trade, but XP3 does finish the job. We're tied at 7 right now. Our points limit is set to 9, so the first team to reach 9 and win by 2 will win the map. It's also 99 points, so essentially we'll go on forever if no one ever wins by 2. Clock has been eliminated, ladies and gentlemen. He did fall in to the electric soup right next to the spawn. I'll just zoom out here for a second and show you this soup right here is probably what he fell into. Probably not this one, but the one right next to the spawn is what he goofed on. So this is an excellent opportunity for XP3 to try and take out just 2 defenders for a successful attack round. We'll see if he can do it.
Yep, and of course, you know, you can see the one defender pushing him over to the side there. There is going to be a hit as XP3 gets one taken from him by id, and Waz another shot as well. And XP3 cannot seem to land this laser. Goal is going to become live, one on the left, and a nicely placed rocket up top, taken out XP3. Now the score is going to be 8-7, and ID is going to attack here. Let's see what he could do. If he wins this one, they will win the game. If he loses, unfortunately, it will be pretty much a repeat, or they will play the next round and continue on forward until we have a winner. So like I said, it will repeat and continue to repeat until a winner wins by 2.
That's right. So id, oh wow, ID, great shot there. I keep calling him id, of course. He's told us many times that his name is ID, so I try to stick to it, but sometimes it just slips out, and sometimes I call him Skid, because it's SKID. Anyway, he's got a great opportunity here now as well to just win the game, and if he does get this successful attacking round, Curse has no chance for a rebuttal, so this is the time to turn it on. He's down to just one defender left. Tailspin, open shot, and he takes it. Look at
Nice.
that. ID winning the game after they were starting down 4-0 in this game. They were able to bring it back. Great